everyone, and welcome to our Friday reading. So this is going to be a crossover between Divine Feminine and Blunt Truth. Let me just make sure I'm all covered up here. What's up, baby girl? What's wrong? Little Lottie's being a little bit upset at the moment, so we'll just see how this reading goes. Yeah, we will. Okay, so let's get our message for today. It might be a short and sweet one. It's one of those days. So let's find out what we need to hear. So I did actually pull 3 cards. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So we're going to do those again. So I pulled the 7 of Pentacles from the gorgeous Sleepwalkers Tarot. The 4 of Cups. Yeah. And the 2 of Swords. So Lottie has a lot to say about these 3 cards. Don't you? So the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords. It feels like you've been waiting so long for this one thing and it hasn't happened. And you've been so upset by this situation. It feels like you're almost bored by doing other things because this is the one thing that you want or the one person that you want. You know, you've been trying to use your time to work on your other intentions, to nurture yourself, to do other things. But it just really does feel like this is the one thing you want the most. It's the biggest wish. And 2 of Swords, you don't see it coming. You don't see it coming, but it is. Just as you are crying over something, as you are feeling like upset and disappointed and frustrated, you're completely blindfolded and then it arrives. And I feel like it's a big blessing. It is a wish come true. And it's as if, like, you know, you've been trying to stay optimistic, you've been trying to be grateful, you've been trying to, like, remain at that high vibration, but, you know, because this hasn't come to fruition yet, you can't help but feel a little bit disheartened by the situation. But yeah, the 2 of Swords, you just don't see this arriving. It's unexpected, it's unanticipated. Sooner than you think. Yeah, Lottie knows, sooner than you think. 2 of Swords, this might lead you to a crossroads. This might lead you to where you are thinking about, okay, well, what are my options? What can I choose? Like, you know, what do I need to do here? So yeah, it might leave you kind of wondering what you should do in this situation. I feel like this is such a big wish come true. It's exactly what you have been hoping for, but because you didn't, you know, expect it to happen, you kind of like lost hope about this. You're just not too sure what to do or say when it does arrive. You know, you really do feel, she's so happy now, bless her. You really do feel like you've got options. There's something about when this arrives, you're like, oh, is it too late? I think that's a big question you've got, is like, is it too late? You know, I've spent so long fantasizing about this and imagining how I'd feel when it arrived, and now it's here. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to accept it. I don't know whether it needs more time. I just don't know what to do. 7 of Cups, you are really in your head thinking about this. You know, when it does appear, you're like, oh, is this still part of my path? You know, is this still something that I want? If I do still want it, then is it the right time for this to happen? So many questions. You've got so many questions about this right now. And I completely understand where those questions are coming from. Because I just feel like the wait has been long. It's been so long. And, you know, you're feeling kind of confused, you know, when this does show up. 9 of Pentacles, almost like you've seen so much growth in other areas and other things, but now you're like, how do I know whether this is still aligned with me? How do I know whether this is still something that I want? 9 of Pentacles, like you are learning, or you have learned how to be very, very self-sufficient. You aren't relying on other people. You got so used to being independent that it's almost like when this arrives, you're worried about, well, what will I have to sacrifice? Do I have to lose a part of myself that I've learned to love? You know, you're definitely kind of questioning what should happen here, and what it means for you. That's my thumb you've got, Mrs. That's my thumb. You're definitely kind of wondering, do I still get to keep the life that I have if I accept this offer? What changes? It feels like you really are at a crossroads. Chewing on my hand. It feels like you really are at a crossroads. And you're just wondering, whether you do accept this, whether you do give it a chance. The Star. The wish comes true, but is it too late? Divine Feminines, you have really changed your life. You have, achieved things. You've healed, you've grown and evolved. And now it just feels like an old wish is coming true, but you're just like, I don't know anymore. I don't know if this is still part of my path. I don't know if this is still something that I want. So you've got so many questions about this. But it is still a wish coming true. It is still... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no. What happened? What happened? We don't know how we're feeling now. It is still a major wish coming true. It is still something that you've hoped for and you've prayed for. Hanged Man, I just feel like you kind of accepted that this wasn't going to happen, or you just lost faith. And then when it does show up, you're all of a sudden like, I'm really, really confused right now. It's been stuck for so long. Like, why now? Why is it arriving now? Is it too late? Or is it arriving because I'm finally aligned with it and now I should accept it? So you're just really questioning, what to do about this. You're definitely with that Hanged Man. You don't want to sacrifice your other dreams. So it's like you've had other goals since you made this wish. And now you're moving forwards with those goals. You don't want to sacrifice and like miss out on those because, that's what you want. That's what you want to happen. Three of Pentacles here. Like, you have been busy building a life that you love. You've been busy bringing your dreams to reality. So now all of a sudden this arrives and you're like, well, how does this change or influence my path? Can I still achieve my other things whilst embracing this new energy, this wish which is coming true? I kind of feel like this might bring in a third party. This might bring someone else into the picture and you're like, does this make me more stuck than I was before? Perhaps this is someone who you had been hoping for, who finally shows up, but you're like, it's too freaking late. It's too late. Like, where were you when I wanted you? I've moved on since then. Or this could be like a job and now you're like, well, I've got my own business now. Like, I don't want to go back into employment. So you see, this could be all sorts of scenarios, but there's something about this offer where you think, does this create more of a barrier? Is this blocking my other goals from progressing? Is this blocking my other dreams from coming true? Six of Swords, you've moved your life forwards. I feel like this is a wish you made when you were feeling stuck, and you're not feeling stuck anymore. So when this wish comes true, you're like, okay, well, my life has already changed since I wanted this. There's something about this energy today where I just feel too little too late, or just too late. It might be exactly what you wanted, but just too late. You have waited a significant amount of time for this to come true. All right, baby girl. Mummy won't be much longer. You have waited a significant amount of time for this to come true. Would you like to look at this card? And now that it is, it just doesn't feel like it's right. It just doesn't feel... She might have a bit of tummy ache. It just doesn't feel like it is right anymore. There's something about this which just feels really, really confusing. And it does feel like you are questioning, is this still meant to be in my life? Is this still aligned with me? Six of Cups. Look, this is something from way back. This is really something from your past which comes back. And you are just looking at this whole situation now and you're like, I just don't know. And there's no right or wrong. There's nothing coming through here which says you should or you shouldn't accept it. But just kind of reading the energy, it just feels like you're not sure. You're not sure anymore. You're not sure if this is what you want. You're not sure if this is still aligns with the life that you want. You know, the reunion, the reconciliation, the wish, whatever it is that this is referring to, it's finally arriving. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? 8 of Cups. You've evolved. You've evolved, and this was once the missing piece. This was once the missing piece that you went in search of, but I feel like you discovered other things, and now you're just like, I don't know if this is still the missing piece or in my life, because I found other things to fill that void. You know, I've filled my cup up. I found other cups. So, do I still want this cup? Okay, guys, I am going to leave the reading here. I did get the full message out. I'm sorry for the chaotic reading today. It is just one of those days. So I thank you so much for being patient and sticking with me through this reading. I'll be back on Monday with our weekly reading, and it will be much better. Hopefully my mum is feeling better and can give me a little bit of help just so I can get some work done. But thank you so much for watching today, guys, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon.